Thank you so much, everybody. What a welcoming round of applause. Welcome to the Emerald Awards. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here. Satan segahkiao, kamamak Mackenzie Brown at segason, nimiwi segahkia nek ochinia, mohkins de sotosko nek miguachni weekend. Gita tam skatanawao. Hello, everybody. My name is Mackenzie. I hail from Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation, but I make my home here in Calgary, in Mohkinstis, which is where the Bow meets the Elbow River. And we'd love to acknowledge that there are many Indigenous peoples who have made this territory home, including the Blackfoot Confederacy, and then our Treaty 7 friends, the Stoney Nakoda Nations, the Tsuut'ina, and the Métis Nation of Alberta. And I'm excited to welcome you all to this event. I was asked to share a couple of words. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to share as we open up these awards, I was actually reminded by Marissa, who had mentioned, when people submit for these awards and they're shortlisted, they have to talk about the 7 generations. And that's a concept that is very near and dear to my heart. So, we believe that there are 7 generations that have come before us, and we are here today to leave the world in a better place for the next 7 generations. And that changes the way that we think. It changes the way that we live. It changes the way that we play and experience the world. And so I wanted to teach you a Cree word, wahkotowin. Do you want to try that? Wahkotowin. Wahkotowin is a word in my language that means kinship, but it's a little bit more broad than that. What it means that we're in relation, not with one another, but also with the plants, with the animals, with those that crawl, those that fly. And the part about being in kinship with one another is that we treat each other as if we were brother and sister. And could you imagine a world where we treat the trees like they're our brothers, where we treat the animals and the plants as if they're our sisters? And that changes the way that we interact with the world around us. And that leaves the world a better place for the next 7 generations. So tonight we're here to celebrate people who are stewarding just that. And I'm so excited to have opened up this evening for you. And you're going to see me again. I'm going to be back in like an hour. And I'm going to teach you a song, and you're really going to enjoy it. But without further ado, I'd love to invite the MC up for the night. Thank you so much.
Yep. Keep it going for Mackenzie Brown, everybody. Mackenzie, I'm going to give you your microphone back. You're going to need it later. No, it's fine. It's fine. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, all right. My name's Julian Fade. I'm going to be your host for this year's Emerald Awards. I was also the host last year down in Edmonton. I was also supposed to be the host here in Calgary years ago until we suddenly had to, put it all online because the pandemic happened. So I'm happy to be finally here in this beautiful space. By a round of applause, who has never been live to an Emerald Awards show before? Clap your hands or make some noise. Oh. By the same metric, who has been to an Emerald Awards show before? Okay. You will all be one big group and community after this. You will all have come to an award show for the Emerald Awards. I'm very excited that you're here. Very excited to get going. Without further ado, to kick off the formal portion of the awards tonight, please join me in welcoming on the screen Alberta Environment Minister Rebecca Schultz.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Alberta's 33rd Annual Emerald Awards. Tonight, we gather to celebrate true environmental leadership in Alberta. These awards honor the people, organizations, and initiatives that help make our province so great. Alberta is known for its innovators, entrepreneurs, conservationists, and stewards of our environment. Since 1992, the Emerald Awards have showcased nearly 400 recipients and 900 finalists who've raised the bar for environmental excellence. And of course, this year's group is no exception. As Environment Minister, I want to say thank you to each and every one of tonight's nominees. From water and waste management to energy and education, from companies to communities, your projects span the length and breadth of our province. You are proof that Alberta's legacy of environmental stewardship continues to thrive. Whether you've led groundbreaking research, demonstrated transformative leadership, or sparked grassroots initiatives in your own backyard, your impact is felt every single day. Tonight, we also celebrate the one and only Bill Wishart, a true environmental champion and pioneer of sustainable wildlife management in Alberta. You are all remarkable, but these awards don't just recognize great work, they also inspire it in others, helping make our province a better place. Thank you for all of your passion, your dedication, and your hard work. Together, let's continue to build a brighter future for our province and future generations.
As the minister mentioned, for 33 years, the Emerald Awards have been celebrating the people and the organizations who are raising the bar in addressing environmental and climate change issues across all sectors in our province. To tell us more, I want to please join me in welcoming to the stage Alberta Emerald Foundation Executive Director Marissa Orphy.
Good evening and welcome to our 33rd Annual Emerald Awards. I am just so thrilled to see everyone in this room, such passionate, dedicated individuals. As a settler, I acknowledge and honor that we operate on the traditional lands and territories of the Indigenous peoples who have lived on and cared for them since time immemorial. Alberta is home to Treaty 6, Treaty 7, and Treaty 8 nations, and the Northwest Métis homeland. I'm grateful for the traditional knowledge keepers and elders, past and present, who continue to share their wisdom and guide us in our journey towards reconciliation. I'd also like to thank Mackenzie Brown. That was wonderful. Thank you. I learned a lot from you today already. Thank you for starting our Emerald Awards. As part of the Emerald Award nomination, as Mackenzie mentioned, all the nominees must describe how their work aligns with the seventh generation principle. It's very important to us. It's an Indigenous concept that believes that the decisions we make today should result in a sustainable world 7 generations into the future. And so all of the shortlisted organizations in this room have demonstrated this commitment through their actions they take every day to ensure 7 generations from now we'll have healthy lands, clean air to breathe, and a promising future. This acknowledgement is just one piece of our commitment to reconciliation and of our gratitude to the traditional land upon which we reside. So tonight, we come together to showcase and celebrate environmental excellence and innovation that flourishes across Alberta. As the only award program in Canada to recognize excellence across all sectors, we're proud to acknowledge 33 groups through this year's shortlist, representing 13 municipalities in our wonderful province. The Alberta Emerald Foundation envisions a future where all Albertans advance environmental excellence where they live, work, and play. The dedication, innovation, and unwavering commitment of this year's shortlist not only helps to build this bright future, but also paves a path forward. By showcasing their achievements tonight, we hope we all are inspired and empowered to join everybody on the path to a more sustainable and resilient future. So this evening is a testament to the power of shared vision. Together, we can make a difference, and tonight we celebrate the stories of those who lead the way in environmental excellence. And so while the Emerald Awards are just one night out of the year, this shared vision doesn't end here. The Alberta Emerald Foundation works year-round to accelerate environmental excellence by identifying and celebrating Alberta's visionary leaders, you in the room, and sharing your best practices through the power of really compelling educational narratives. So to everyone in the audience tonight, thank you for your commitment, thank you for your hard work, and thank you for joining us in celebrating environmental excellence in and across Alberta. Let's continue to work together to build a future where all Albertans advance environmental excellence where they live, work, and play. So now before we turn and learn more about the 33rd Annual Emerald Award shortlist and hand out some awards, I want to thank and recognize, it's my time, to recognize my colleague Bree. The two of us are a wonderful little team, and Bree is probably one of the most talented people I've ever worked with. Yeah, hide your face, it's okay. So I just want to take this opportunity because she's been working really hard, and I want to acknowledge that. The Alberta Emerald Foundation is also super fortunate to have a wonderful group of board members. They are so supportive in not only like tonight's program, but throughout the year, and we're super lucky to have them. And with that, I would like to invite our board chair to the stage, Mr. Lee Funke.
I'd like to echo Marissa's comments about our small and mighty team. Let's give Marissa and Bree a big round of applause. They have worked tirelessly. Bree was so excited last night. It's infectious. Good evening, everyone. My name's Lee Funke. I am the board chair for the Alberta Emerald Foundation. And I may or may not have had a shower today due to the water shortage here in the city of Calgary. Doing my part for the environment. I'd like to begin by congratulating all of the shortlisted nominees for the Emerald Awards this year. This evening represents, in many cases, years of hard work. In the case of our Lifetime Achievement Award winner, decades of hard work. And we hope you enjoy every moment attached to this evening. Before I continue, I'd like to acknowledge some of our special guests that we have here this evening, and I'll get you to hold your applause until I'm done listing off the names. We are joined by Councillor Peter Demong, City of Calgary, Deputy Reeve John DeGroot, Municipal District of Taber, Reeve Bart Guillon and Councillor Glenn Gunderson from Brazeau County, Mayor Jeff Acker from Spruce Grove, Councillor Suzanne Ohl from Foothills County, Reeve Jared Serbin and Deputy Reeve Linda Finnerty from Smoky Lake County, and Deputy Minister of Environment and Protected Areas, Sherry Wilson. So we can give them all a round of applause, please. So on behalf of our board members, I'd also like to thank our generous partners. Through their support, the Emerald Foundation is not only able to showcase and celebrate environmental excellence tonight, but throughout the year through our various programs. We have heard from our Environmental Award finalists and recipients that the support of the Alberta Emerald Foundation and receiving this recognition has made a huge impact to their lives and to their organizations. It not only validates their efforts, but gives them the confidence and inspiration to keep pushing further. A recent recipient shared with us that receiving the Emerald Award came at a time when they were questioning the importance and the value of their work. And after having the spotlight shone on them at a recent Emerald Awards and taking the award home, it gave them a renewed sense of purpose and inspiration. And we're proud to say that a year later, their program is thriving and their impact is growing. So our partners are not just supporters. They are integral to our work. They're integral to environmental excellence across the province. And their commitment to environmental sustainability within their own industries, sectors, or communities demonstrates why they are part of the solution. And they set a powerful example for others to follow. Without them, we would not be able to do our events or any of our programming and the celebration that we're going to be able to join this evening. As Marissa said, we all must work together for a brighter future, and we're lucky to be joined by so many in that endeavor. So with that, I would like to extend a special thank you to some of our key partners, Capital Power, the Government of Alberta, Pathways Alliance, the City of Calgary, the City of Edmonton, Emissions Reduction Alberta, the Alberta Recycling Management Association, and our newest partner, the Forest Resource Improvement Association of Alberta. And we'd also like to thank our Emerald Award alumni, Zeno Renewables, who are this evening's reception sponsor. So let's give them all a round of applause, please. And last out of the long list of thank yous I have is for our judges. They are truly a special group who toil away far from the spotlight, and we just simply wouldn't have award winners in our categories without our judges. This group is critical. They represent a broad group of stakeholders and professions, and they apply their expertise and experience when looking at all of these very, very worthwhile nominations that we receive. So they get the hard job of selecting the best of the best. So thank you so much to all of them. And they're actually a secret source of future board members. So we're really, really glad to have them. So let's give a round of applause for our judges. And with that, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here tonight, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much. Let's get another round of applause for Lee and Marissa, everybody. I'm honored to be in such esteemed company. There are a lot of obviously very hardworking and innovative people in this very room, but there's also a bunch of people behind the scenes that are also hardworking and innovative. So I want to get a round of applause for all of our wonderful volunteers, all the staff here at the library, the techs that are in the back. They're working hard to make things run hopefully seamlessly, with the exception being me. But other than that, let's get a round of applause for our incredible staff here at the library and all the techs. So before we get into the nuts and bolts, there is a bit of housekeeping. If you have a cell phone ringer on, you should turn that ringer off. If you need to go to the washroom during the show, that's fine. Just head up to the back. If you're unable, you are certainly welcome to head out this door and through the elevators up to the top. Please no flash photography. So you're welcome to take photos. Just turn the flash off. We do have some professionals. I'm looking at one right now. She's like, don't look at my camera while I take your photo. And if you do take a photo without that flash, you are welcome and encouraged to tag the Alberta Emerald Foundation, which is at Alberta Emerald, and use the hashtag Emerald Awards 2024. There is, of course, a digital program. If you want to learn more about the finalists this year, you can use the QR code that was on the postcard given to you at check-in. For those who Lee mentioned this a little bit, but it's worth mentioning again, that recipients and finalists are chosen by a third-party panel of volunteer judges and future board members with expertise spanning Alberta's diverse sectors. The Emerald Award recipients will receive $1,500 grants, a custom sustainable trophy created by Chop Value YYC, and they're beautiful. They're back here. I've seen them already. Can't wait to give those out. And a featured segment in the Emerald documentary series recognizing and commemorating their exceptional achievements. If you are one of the lucky winners tonight, I do have some short instructions to sort of keep things rolling along at a fairly reasonable clip. So if you hear your name or your name of your organization, you're going to A, make your way to the stage. That much should be very obvious. Then you will receive your award and you will pose for a photo. Thusly. Then you will make a short acceptance speech. It says short, max 2 minutes. I'll be out there just really timing things if it goes way over. And then you will head backstage through these doors, and you will do an interview with Bree, who was mentioned before and is the AEF's Communications and Engagement Specialist. Then you'll be escorted back up through to the top and back to your seat, where you can continue to enjoy the show. So hopefully that makes all good sense. Are you ready to get into the awards ceremony? Yes. So am I. So let's start the show with our project categories. These awards showcase the Albertan environmental projects and initiatives that have addressed and mitigated the effects of local, regional, and global environmental issues by achieving excellence aligned with current environmental priorities. To present our first category of the evening, please welcome Chief Executive Officer of Emissions Reductions Alberta, Justin Reimer.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. Marissa and Bree, excellent job as always. Pleasure to be a partner of Alberta Emerald Award ceremony. Emissions Reduction Alberta has been around for 15 years. We're charged by the government to take a portion of the carbon levy that's charged on industrial high emitters and invest that in late-stage technologies that both reduce emissions and create economic opportunity. And for over 15 years, we've totaled now an investment of up to $1 billion. It's a lot of money. And we've invested in over 300 projects that I'm proud to say several of them have scaled now and are now deployed in Alberta and are exporting globally, from geothermal to methane emissions monitoring to a variety of recycling technologies and other hydrogen technologies. The portfolio is vast, and it's a real honor and privilege to be part of this ecosystem, we call it, of innovators in Alberta and globally who want to come here and demonstrate their technologies for emissions reductions. We really are a global leader. The problem is, as you know, not many people outside of this group know that. And so one of the things that's great about this kind of event is showcasing all of the great achievements that we've had in this province. We have a lot to be proud of. We have a lot of work to do, but there's so many good things that we need to be aware of and get that good news story out. So it's my duty today to present the air category, and I want to make sure I get the words right here or I'm going to get in trouble. So now I'm excited to present the air category, which recognizes projects and initiatives that improve air quality. Let's learn more about this year's recipient.
Air, presented by Emissions Reduction Alberta. Catheros Solutions. With a vision to significantly reduce methane emissions in North America's oil and gas sector, Catheros aims to lead the industry toward more sustainable practices. Their primary service involves providing liquid nitrogen technology to oil and gas producers, enabling them to eliminate methane venting at well sites and reduce their environmental footprint while meeting regulatory requirements. To date, in partnership with their producers, they have eliminated nearly 80,000 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent, which is comparable to planting over 1 million tree seedlings in the next 10 years. Congratulations, Catheros Solutions. Let's welcome them to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Great. I get to go first here and dare to try not to butcher this. Thank you, Justin. Big fan. Thank you, Emerald Awards. This is really incredible and kind of a neat moment. I tattooed a planet Earth on my foot when I was 15 years old, and I swore I'd work in sustainability, although I think back then it was called like the 3 R's or something, or acid rain. But this feels like one of those moments where you pull your head up and you go, oh, I think I'm really doing it. I think I'm working in it. And this is quite something. And so, yes, that was really great, Bree. Thank you for that. I think you narrated that. And I won't go deep into what we're doing necessarily because I don't think it's the right crowd to talk about pneumatic devices and other things that I pretend to understand every day. And but instead, I think a quick story, which is that what I have found as a third-generation Albertan and, just a really proud Canadian and Calgarian is that between us, I always kind of avoided working in oil and gas. And, I forgot to say my name. I'm Kelly Doody, and I was the 4th person at Catheros a few short years ago. And, it wasn't that I didn't want to. It was just that it didn't feel like it was for me. As a marketing communications nerd, I thought, I don't think I can go spin a pipeline or get behind the intranet at some giant oil and gas company. And instead, I chose entrepreneurship. And post-pandemic, after I closed my business, and my best friend who's up in the stands, and she was one of the co-founders of Catheros, she said, why don't you come and work for Catheros for a while? And I was like, well, am I allowed to say climate change? Am I allowed to say energy transition? And her partner, Dick Brown, our co-founder, he said, yeah, say whatever you want. And it was at a time where something called the Pathways Alliance, or the Pathways to Net Zero Alliance, had just formed, and it was about 2022. And I was so inspired by this Calgary-based organization that I find their site is a little bit more vanilla now, but at the time, you had these 6 CEOs and founders of these monster oil and gas companies from Alberta, the big 6, that were talking about, yes, we're going to do better, we're going to decarbonize, we're going to get towards zero emissions production, which is 26% of Canada's emissions total, is just from oil and gas production, not even combustion, not tailpipe, not aviation, not transportation. And it was really inspiring to me. And as the CMO at Catheros, I get to travel a lot and sell our technology for methane elimination across North America. And I have to say that everywhere I go, there's 9 or 10 other Calgary-based clean tech companies right beside me. And the work that's happening in Alberta actually brings tears to my eyes because it is so remarkable. The brain power and the technologies here are what I tell my kids every day when they're just like every other kid who's worried about the polar bears and everything else. I say there's really smart people working on it and really neat things are happening. So while we work through energy transition, whatever your definition of that may be, I know I'm inspired. I hope that you are too, and I just can't thank you enough for this award.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and congratulations, Catheros. To present our next category, give a warm welcome to Alberta Emerald Foundation Board Member and Executive Director of Sustainability Services at Alberta Municipalities. It's Trina Innes.
Well, good evening. At Alberta Municipalities, I have the good fortune to lead 2 portfolios. One is the Municipal Climate Change Action Centre, and the other is the Clean Energy Improvement Program. The MCCAC has been around since 2009. We have supported over 170 municipalities with energy efficiency and renewable energy upgrades and climate adaptation projects, over 900 projects, and we're saving about $170 million in lifetime savings through those projects. The Clean Energy Improvement Program has about 17 programs across Alberta that operate in municipalities, and they are providing financing for renewable energy and energy efficiency upgrades to property owners. And we have about 27 municipalities around the province that will be implementing more of those programs in the coming year. So today I have the pleasure of presenting in the energy category. I need to get my notes here. My notes are not working. So in the energy category, we are recognizing individuals and organizations that are helping advance energy savings and innovative ideas around the province. And very happy to introduce our nominees.
Energy. Ever Technologies Incorporated. Ever is a next-generation geothermal technology-based energy company. Their solution, Everloop, represents the world's first truly scalable form of clean, baseload, or dispatchable energy. Ever achieves this by mitigating or eliminating many of the issues that have hindered traditional geothermal solutions. Their pilot project, Everlight, located near Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, not only marks a significant step in establishing Alberta as a geothermal export hub, but also serves as a test site for leading geothermal firms like Ever. The Renewal Project. This project aims to repurpose inactive oil and gas sites for small-scale solar photovoltaic installations to prove this concept's feasibility, scalability, and transferability while considering various stakeholder interests. As of February 2024, Renewal Project partners have successfully deployed 2 pilots within the MD of Taber, with a combined installed capacity of 1.45 MW, equivalent to powering 300 homes or 90 quarter-section pivot irrigation systems, resulting in significant greenhouse gas emission savings. Soleil Paysan at Métis Crossing, Métis Nation of Alberta. This project stands as a testament to the collaborative spirit between the Métis Nation of Alberta, the town of Smoky Lake, and Smoky Lake County. With a capacity of 4.86 MW, this community solar endeavor embodies the mission and values of the MNA, serving as a model for Indigenous-led initiatives in climate action and sustainability. Aligned with the MNA Climate Change Action Plan, this project aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, foster economic opportunities, and increase awareness of climate change among Métis citizens. And the award goes to...
And the award goes to the Renew Well Project.
Well, I'm very grateful to the Emerald Foundation and for this great award opportunity, and I really can't thank enough MCCAC. Trina has two of the finalists in this category were funded by MCCAC, and I can't be grateful enough or thankful enough for the incredible work that organization has done. And I'm very grateful and thankful to the MD of Tabor for the support that they've given all through this. I'm from the MD of Tabor. I guess I'm fifth generation Albertan. My great-great-grandmother and her sons came to Alberta, but while it was still the Northwest Territories, shortly after Treaty 7 was signed. And what I didn't know any of this, of course, growing up, and I ended up being second generation in the oil and gas industry. My dad operated fields on our farm in the actually county of Warner, just south of the MD of Tabor. And I went into the oil and gas industry as second generation and did a lot of work, and actually am responsible for some of the wells that are now abandoned and not producing in the MD of Tabor. So where I had the opportunity to actually be part of developing that part of the energy sector, I'm very grateful that I also have this part of kind of closing that loop and looking forward to the next generations for energy. But I'm really grateful this was purely, truly a joint effort from the MD of Tabor, the province, landowner associations, renewable energy, Skyfire Energy, and it really couldn't have happened without this joint, and of course the Orphan Well Association, AER, and Alberta Environment could not have happened without this large collaborative effort. And so I'm really excited to be in Alberta, to be from this place, and to be a part of this change that we're going through, because as has been said before, there's tremendous talent in this city, in this industry, in this province. I benefited from the legacy that Peter Lougheed created here, and I'm glad to be part of the direction that we can go forward from here. So thank you very much.
Our next category will be presented by the Digital Analytics Associate Manager at Accenture. Presenting the Infrastructure category, please welcome Alex Seberwal.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Saberwal, and as I was just introduced, I am a technology consultant at Accenture focused on marketing analytics. However, I also have the distinct pleasure of serving the Alberta Emerald Foundation Board as their treasurer. And I've been in this role for about a year and a half now, and I've got to say this is pretty incredible, because when I moved to Alberta about 6 or so years ago from Toronto, I had no job and a dream of taking on the energy industry and working on energy transition. And while I was admittedly a little idealistic, I think that I couldn't have imagined that there were so many creative individuals and intelligent people creating these amazing projects and advancements in technology that I'd never even heard of when I first moved in here. So this has been truly incredible, and thank you all for coming and for the amazing work that you've done. Sure, yeah, round of applause. So now for the fun part. I have the honor of introducing our next category, which is infrastructure. And for this category, we are recognizing environmental advancements in the way that we design, build, and travel. So without further ado, my congratulations to all the shortlisted recipients, and let's introduce them.
Infrastructure. Eco-Haven Project, Malcolm Homes. This project is leading the charge towards sustainable living within Alberta's major cities, including Calgary and surrounding areas. Through innovative design and cutting-edge technologies, Eco-Haven aims to redefine modern living by seamlessly integrating eco-consciousness with comfort and functionality. From inception to completion, Malcolm Homes prioritizes eco-friendly practices at every stage of the construction process. The Smart, Sustainable, Resilient Infrastructure Association. The SSRIA is a non-profit organization dedicated to transforming the architectural, engineering, and construction industry towards a zero-carbon built environment. With a mission to accelerate the adoption of innovative low-carbon solutions for buildings, SSRIA provides support and growth opportunities for companies within Alberta's AEC sector. By focusing on collaborative approaches and industry-led solutions, SSRIA aims to demonstrate Canadian leadership in driving towards a zero-carbon future by 2050. NMAX Community Solar Fund. The NMAX Community Solar Fund is a partnership between the City of Calgary and NMAX that has invested $5 million to create solar power systems on community buildings, focusing on community associations. These solar systems help reduce the costs of running these buildings and cut greenhouse gas emissions. So far, the solar panels installed in the program have produced 665,000 kilowatt hours of clean electricity, preventing 220 tons of greenhouse gas emissions. And the award goes to?
And the award goes to the Smart, Sustainable, Resilient Infrastructure Association.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Daniel Benner. I am the Manager of Industry Relations with the Smart, Sustainable, Resilient Infrastructure Association, also known as SRIA. We are honored and grateful to be recognized for the Alberta Emerald Foundations and able to share this night with all of the incredible recipients and finalists who are championing environmental action in Alberta. For us, this recognition acknowledges the pursuit of sustainable futures through the deployment of innovative building solutions. At SRIA, our mission is clear: to revolutionize the design, construction, and operations of buildings with the ultimate goal to achieve zero carbon built environment by 2050. We understand that the critical role the building plays in the global greenhouse gas emissions, accounting for nearly 40% of the global emissions. This statistic, paired with the economic opportunity that innovation can create, fuels the determination to drive change, whether it be mandated by government, demanded by investors, or simply embraced as a pathway to enhance the productivity and competitiveness. In just 4 short years, we have made significant strides towards our vision, and this award is a testament to the dedication and hard work of our team. Yet we recognize that our success is not only our own. It is shared with our member companies, the true champions of the feet on the ground, who embrace the innovation, show leadership, and are collaborative and open to change. We are proud to be the forefront of innovation and environmental action in the building sector, and we also acknowledge that our work has just only begun. We are committed to building on this momentum, pushing boundaries for what is possible, and raising the bar for decarbonization in the built environment. Thank you once again to the Alberta Emerald Foundation for this incredible honor.
Our next category is land. To introduce this category, please welcome former Executive Director of Inside Education, a former Emerald Award Lifetime Achievement winner, but current AEF board member, Steve McIsaac.
The artist formerly known as Steve McIsaac. Good evening, everyone. My name is Steve McIsaac. I am a rookie member of the Alberta Emerald Foundation Board of Directors. And as was mentioned, until 2 weeks ago tonight, I've been the Executive Director of Inside Education for the past 18 years, proudly turning over the controls of Inside Education to my great colleague and greater friend, Catherine Wagner, who's here this evening. I've been to the Emerald Awards almost since the very beginning, and this is one of my favorite nights of the year, to be inspired and to be warmed to know that what we're doing in our provinces is making a difference. It's my pleasure tonight to introduce the land category for the Emerald Awards. The category recognizes projects and initiatives that demonstrate excellence in sustainable land use. Let's learn about the organizations and projects shortlisted in this category.
Land. Land Management Program, Alberta Conservation Association. Through this program, the ACA focuses on restoring damaged habitats and safeguarding healthy ones across its over 237,000 acres of conservation sites across Alberta. Conservation sites are managed for fish and wildlife habitat while offering sustainable recreational opportunities, using strategies designed to maintain and enhance native habitat and thus sequester and retain carbon. Some of these strategies include the restoration of drained wetlands and riparian areas, and livestock grazing in grassland and parkland regions. Highway Maintenance Yard Upgrades, Ledcor Highway Maintenance Limited. Ledcor's highway maintenance team oversees 6,700 kilometers of provincial highways in Alberta, providing year-round, winter, and seasonal upkeep. Their proactive approach to environmental protection stands out, seen in meticulous planning and yard upgrades. Innovative measures like advanced drainage systems and impermeable paving combat salt contamination risks. By capturing and recirculating contaminated water, they reduce environmental impact and disposal needs, setting new standards for sustainability. Agricultural Greenhouse Gases Program, University of Alberta. This program, led by Professors Scott Chang, Edward Bork, and Cam Carlisle, is dedicated to advancing sustainable land management practices in Alberta's agricultural sector to combat climate change and promote agricultural sustainability. They aim to develop and test best management practices that enhance soil fertility, improve land management, and mitigate climate change impacts, providing Alberta farmers with nature-based solutions to improve agricultural sustainability. And the award goes to...
And the award goes to the Alberta Conservation Association's Land Management Program.
This is awesome. I am honored to accept this award on behalf of the Alberta Conservation Association. I should introduce myself. My name is Kevin Gardner. I'm the Central Regional Manager for the Alberta Conservation Association, working out of our Rocky Mountain House office. And yeah, I'm extremely honored to accept this award. This award recognizes the hard work and dedication of our team, our partners, and Albertans committed to conserving our fish and wildlife population and their habitats. I would also like to congratulate the other organizations that were shortlisted for this award. Your contributions to conservation are invigorating for all Albertans. The ACA's journey has been driven by our respect for nature and engagement, and it has resulted in the restoration of over 28,000 acres of terrestrial land and 16,000 acres of wetlands and riparian areas. In addition, we manage with our partners lands that we're on title for, and Crown lands over 237,000 acres. And on these lands, we focus on maintaining native habitats and maintaining biodiversity. This award reflects the collective efforts of our staff, volunteers, and supporters. Together, we are building a legacy of conservation for future generations. Thank you.
Next up, we have the Public Engagement and Outreach category. To present this award, please give a round of applause to the Director of Strategic Engagement at Pathways Alliance, Patricia Bailey.
Hello, thank you so much for this opportunity to present the award. Sorry, Kelly from Catharis, about our vanilla website. We blame the lawyers. They got at it and changed a few things, but thank you. If you want to know more, Pathways Alliance, pathwaysalliance.ca. Check us out. But more importantly, the best part of my role is getting to support and partner with amazing organizations like the Alberta Emerald Foundation. The work that you do to uplift, educate, and inspire is proving so true this evening. And often in this line of work with Pathways, we certainly hear people's very genuine concerns. So getting to see the solution and action taken tonight is incredible. So congratulations to everybody that's been shortlisted and all the people that are really putting their thoughts and words and energy and talent into making a big difference. So I have to stick to the script so I don't screw it up. Okay, so seeing this is a big part of my job, I'm incredibly excited to present the Public Engagement and Outreach category, which recognizes programs and initiatives that educate and empower the broader public by teaching them necessary skills to make informed environmental decisions and take responsible action. Here are the organizations and projects shortlisted in this category.
Public Engagement and Outreach, presented by Pathways Alliance. The Rothney Astrophysical Observatory, University of Calgary. The RAO serves as a nexus where teaching, research, public education, and community engagement intersect under the vast canopy of the cosmos. More than just a scenic spot nestled in the Rockies foothills, the RAO is on a mission to immerse school children, educators, community groups, and curious minds in the wonders of STEM. Through initiatives like the International Dark Sky Conference, the RAO has become a global advocate for combating light pollution, engaging with diverse communities affected by systemic barriers related to environmental degradation. The Social Work Connections for Disaster Recovery Project, the University of Calgary. This project aims to fortify resilience and adaptive capacity in the face of climate-related disasters, while fostering knowledge and empowerment for climate action. Rooted in values such as dignity, social justice, and reconciliation, the project establishes the Social Work and Disaster Network in Alberta and beyond, providing essential training, workshops, and resources for practitioners and professionals. With a commitment to education, the project has pioneered the world's first social work and disaster network, attracting members from across Canada and internationally. River Valley Newsletter, the North Saskatchewan River Valley Conservation Society. This newsletter serves as a platform to celebrate Edmonton's North Saskatchewan River Valley and engage residents in its past, present, and future. This weekly publication shares historical narratives, promotes engagement in valley issues, and highlights Indigenous knowledge, biodiversity, and recreational opportunities. With 100% volunteer efforts, it has garnered 2,450 subscribers and 1,770 Facebook followers, amplifying its impact. And the award goes to...
This is the closest I'll ever get to the Oscars. Okay, the award goes to the amazing Climate Action for Resilient Communities, University of Calgary.
sorry for the delay. We're just in disbelief. Thank you. I'm profoundly honored and humbled to stand before you today to accept this award for our efforts in public outreach and engagement in the field of social work, disasters, and the environment. This award recognizes our collective action and the role of our community to foster resilience in the face of adversity. In a world where the threats to our environment grow more imminent with each passing day, it has become increasingly imperative to foster awareness and inspire action. Through our dedicated training and outreach initiatives, we have sought to bridge the gap between knowledge and action, empowering individuals to reflect on their role in building a more resilient and sustainable future for all. Our journey has been one of education, research, collaboration, partnership, and advocacy. Social workers and human service practitioners provide essential services and support to those in need, advocating for policies that promote equity and justice, and guided by a commitment to serving the most vulnerable among us. Whether it be in the aftermath of disasters or addressing the impacts of climate change, we strive to cultivate a culture of environmental consciousness to unite people from all walks of life. But our work is far from over. As we celebrate this milestone today, we must also acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. The threats posed by climate change, environmental degradation, colonial violence, and socioeconomic inequality demand urgent and concerted action. It is incumbent upon us to redouble our efforts and amplify our voices. We must continue to engage and to advocate for policies and practices that promote sustainability and resilience. Together, we have the power to effect meaningful change, not just for ourselves, but for future generations who will inherit the legacy of our actions. In closing, I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have supported and inspired us along this journey. I didn't introduce myself. My name's Julie Drolet. I'm a professor in the Faculty of Social Work at the University of Calgary. And I'm here today with some people who've also taken action in this work over the years. Thank you for your dedication and belief in the transformative power of collective action in community. Thank you very much.
Next up, let's welcome Vice President of Stewardship at Alberta Recycling Management Authority, Chai Wei Chung, to present the Waste Management category.
So my name is Chai Wei Chung. I'm the VP of Stewardship at the Alberta Recycling Management Authority. We also refer to ourselves as ARMA. And we've been around since 1992. And some of you might not hear about us, or know what we do. But your life actually intersect with one of our ARMA program every day. So we are mandated by the province of Alberta to manage the end-of-life material for the tires, electronics, paint, and used oil. So if any of you, probably many of you, drove to this ceremony today, you would use 4 tires, which you will have a tire levies. It's $4 for passenger light trucks. This is the negative side effect when you work for ARMA. You know different type of tires, and you know what the electronics look like, and what's pilot and what's not pilot. So we also do fun things at ARMA. Once a while, we start pilot programs. And recently, about 2 years ago, we started collecting solar panels. So I saw a lot of pictures with solar panels there, and when you work for ARMA, you never see a solar panel. Is a solar panel, you see is, oh, that's a pilot. Oh, those are glass. What should we do with them, with those glass? Anyway, ARMA also has become a regulator too. We became a regulator in 2023. Now we are oversight body for Extended Producer Responsibility, EPR framework. And we're helping to set up the EPR framework for paper and packaging programs, commonly known as your blue box. We'll be working with municipalities closely on that. And we're also the oversight body for the hazardous special products, commonly known as household hazardous waste, HHW, in the City of Calgary naming convention, I would say, HHW program. So we have diverse programs, and one thing you can take away today is next time when it's tire changing season right now, so If you change your tire and decide to buy new tires, you know why there is a tire recycling fee. If you decide to get a new laptop after this award ceremony, you're probably going to pay, I believe it's $2, and that will also go to recycling. Well, I'm excited here today to present waste management category, which recognize projects and initiatives that innovate the repurposing, reduction, and disposal of waste in an environmentally conscious way. Here are those shortlisted in this category.
Waste Management, presented by Alberta Recycling Management Authority. Backroads Reclamation. Built from a passion for reusing wood and sharing its story, Backroads Reclamation is turning old Canadian wood into new wood products to last another lifetime, saving as much lumber as possible while keeping it from the landfill or bonfire. With many structures in Western Canada coming to the end of life as inner cities require redevelopment, Backroads aims to maximize their recovery efforts by working within the existing industry. Repair for Good program, Goodwill Industries of Alberta. Through initiatives like their Repair for Good program, Goodwill serves Albertans with disabilities in Edmonton and Calgary, providing employment and volunteer opportunities while championing sustainability. Repair for Good upcycles and refurbishes donated furniture, diverting over 25,000 kilograms from landfills since 2021, with over 8,300 kilograms diverted in 2023 alone. This program not only reduces environmental impact, but also generates funds for the programs that drive their mission forward. Violet Grove's constructed floating wetland system with aeration. Brazeau County. This system aims to revolutionize wastewater treatment in colder climates. With a vision to enhance effluent quality and promote environmental sustainability, this initiative introduces innovative natural treatment processes, leveraging the efficacy of wetlands even in cold climate settings. Data from the project showcases remarkable post-winter recovery of plants, with a notable reduction in pollutants, including suspended solids, nitrogen compounds, and biochemical oxygen demand. And the award goes to?
The award goes to Repair for Good program, Goodwill Industries of Alberta.
Oh, well, good evening, everyone. My name is Lucas Adamonis. I'm the manager of Goodwill at Work. So the first thing I noticed when I first looked at the shortlist for tonight's Emerald Awards was just how many amazing programs and organizations were there that were driving sustainability forward and making a better, cleaner Alberta. So it's truly an honor for me to be representing Goodwill Industries of Alberta and Repair for Good in accepting this award. So as you would have seen in the video, our operations are pretty simple. We take broken furniture, we fix it, sand it, paint it, restore it to its former glory so that it can have a second life in somebody's home, and we keep it out of the landfill. But the coolest feature of this program that I think a lot of people don't know about is that a lot of that work is done by people with disabilities. So one of the coolest parts of my job is being able to walk into the building every day, go to the shop, and interact with all the amazing, unique personalities of our team members. So one thing that is in common with all of them that we have in our team is their unwavering commitment to showing up to work every day, super excited to contribute to their job, and with a goal of always doing their best. So this dedication has been recognized recently with the team earning a contract to refurbish and reupholster chairs for Capital Care, being involved with beautifying the living spaces of many seniors living within Alberta's long-term care homes. And I'm super thankful for the Alberta Emerald Foundation to give us this platform today to really kind of honor that work so that we can continue to grow, partner with community members in order to create these partnerships, create more paid employment, and offer opportunities to those who really just need that one chance to showcase their skills and really be able to shine in their job. So I want to thank all of our team members from Repair for Good, past and present, who have all collectively earned this award tonight. So thank you.
Congratulations. I'm not sure how they got a photo of my bedroom and those Minions dressers I have, but that... Okay, we'll figure that out later. To present this year's winner in the water category, let's welcome from the Government of Alberta, Deputy Minister of Environment and Protected Areas, Sherry Wilson.
How many of you wanted those Minion end tables, right? Yeah, I think I heard a few in the crowd. Good evening, everyone. I am really honored to be able to represent the Government of Alberta to give out the award for the water category. I have to tell you that I've only been in this job for 4 months, and this, I think, might be my favorite event so far. But don't tell anybody. It's my first time actually being at the Emerald Awards, and so far it's been a pleasure. I've seen a lot of my colleagues and partners come up and present awards, but I've also heard so much about the innovative work that's going across the province. So to the nominees, your dedication to water management and innovative solutions is truly inspiring. You recognize that water is our most precious resource and essential for all of our futures. For this reason, you are all winners tonight. Alberta has some of the best water in the world, and we're all committed to keeping it that way. Our growing population and thriving economy underscore the need for even more innovative and responsible water management strategies. As the Government of Alberta, it is important for us to work with our partners across the province to find better ways to conserve and use water. Education and awareness are also very key, which is why the annual awards like this are so important. When it comes to water, we are all in it together, and tonight's amazing nominees show us that the future is bright and in capable hands. This category recognizes projects and initiatives that demonstrate excellence through the monitoring, management, and/or stewardship of water and watersheds. Here are the organizations and projects shortlisted for this year's award.
Water, presented by the Government of Alberta. The City of Calgary's Drought Resilience Plan. This plan aims to prepare the City of Calgary, its residents, and businesses for the challenges posed by drought, which stands as one of Calgary's primary climate hazards. Through proactive measures like reducing water consumption and improving water storage solutions, the DRP aims to mitigate the impacts of drought on both human populations and ecosystems. The plan's focus on sustainable landscaping practices and community engagement reflects a commitment to preserving water resources for future generations. Livingston Pond East Storm Park, Magna Engineering Services Incorporated. This park is a pioneering initiative that integrates urban development boundary conditions while sustaining ecological services, creating park space amenity and demonstrating improved stormwater management performance. With a focus on inclusivity and long-term resilience, this park serves as a model for sustainable development, addressing the challenges posed by climate change while fostering a sense of environmental stewardship for future generations. The City of Calgary's Riparian Monitoring Program. This program embodies a steadfast commitment to the conservation and enhancement of riparian areas along water bodies. Initiated in response to key actions in the city's Riparian Action Program, the RMP endeavors to translate strategy into action, fostering flood and drought resilience, water quality protection, and biodiversity preservation. The RMP assesses riparian health, striving to elevate the citywide average riparian score from a baseline of 60% to 72% by 2026. And the award goes to...
The award goes to Livingston Pond East Storm Park, Magna Engineering Services.
Well, good evening, everyone. My heart's certainly pounding. My name is Anton Skorobogatov. I'm the Director of Engineering at Magna Engineering, and certainly Director of Innovation at Magna Engineering. And certainly it's a huge honor to be a recipient of this award on behalf of Magna Engineering. It feels like a testament to our team's hard work, creative thinking, problem solving, We're a small team, a young company, founded in 2016 by Jennifer Masick, sole owner and co-founder, who's also in the crowd today. Basically, we grew into a robust team of over 30 people, of professionals who are each dedicated to championing nature-based solutions and tackling challenges of environment and infrastructure. At Magna, our vision is engineering with nature and people, and we believe that in order to protect our planet, we have to think about solutions that balance the needs of society and the natural world. And really, our project, so the Livingston Storm Park, is a practical manifestation of that, the balance between the natural world and the societal needs, that is, because it balances stormwater engineering, ecosystem services, and amenity and programming of an open space. And really, as I said, it's just a really, really great honor to be receiving this. I just wanted to say thank you to all of our team, our partners, our client, the City of Calgary, for believing in this and kind of walking the walk with us. And really, this inspires us to keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible and ultimately to build a better future for the more environmental future. And we believe that is one where infrastructure and nature belong in the same sentence by default. And we are now one step closer. Thank you so much.
Our final projects category is the Wildlife and Biodiversity category, presented by the City of Edmonton. To learn more about this category and to hear this year's finalists, let's turn to the big screen.
Good day. My name is Ken Snyder, and I am Branch Manager of Planning and Environment Services with the City of Edmonton. We are excited to partner with Emerald Awards to recognize Albertans who are dedicating their time and energy to achieving a more sustainable Alberta for everyone. The environment and the impacts of climate change are key considerations for the City of Edmonton. We recognize the role of biodiversity and how it plays and is linked to achieving our climate goals. This ensures that our children and our children's children have the opportunity to live, play, and prosper in a healthy environment. We are excited to present the Wildlife and Biodiversity category, which recognizes projects and initiatives that protect and conserve natural habitats and wild species. Here are those shortlisted in this category.
Wildlife and Biodiversity, presented by the City of Edmonton. Caribou Habitat Restoration Project, Cenovus Energy. This project has undertaken a significant endeavor to address the environmental challenges posed by development activities in the boreal forest of northern Alberta. This initiative aims to restore legacy seismic disturbances, which contribute to forest fragmentation, habitat degradation, and greenhouse gas emissions, particularly impacting caribou populations in the region. By utilizing techniques such as soil mounding and tree planting, the project seeks to return forest cover to disturbed areas and mitigate the impacts of fragmentation on wildlife. Wild Edmonton, the City of Edmonton and the University of Alberta Edmonton Urban Coyote Project. Wild Edmonton aims to monitor wildlife presence and abundance in Edmonton's open space network. Since its inception in 2018, the project has worked towards informing sustainable city design by integrating wildlife needs into land use decision-making processes. By monitoring 130 wildlife camera sites over 4 years and analyzing over 2 million images, the project has identified wildlife patterns, including new species to Edmonton, and informed development decisions and ecological indices. And the award goes to...
I have the honor of doing this one. So, the award goes to Caribou Habitat Restoration Project, Cenovus Energy. There you go. You have to get your photo with me, unfortunately. So. Huh? There you go. Take it away.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you to the Emerald Foundation. I'm honored to be able to accept this on behalf of Cenovus Energy. I guess I'll try to keep it brief. I think that there's a lot of human mythology surrounding forests and connections between the human psyche and human well-being in the forest. And it's been said that we can tell a lot about society by the way it treats forests, and I would extend that as well to resource industries. I'm particularly proud to work at Cenovus, where we place an emphasis on forest values in alignment with our own internal values to protect what matters and do it right. The forests of the future and the associated dependent values will be a product of the policies and decisions that we enact today, and this is ever more clear in a time of global change. There are so many people over the years that have committed sincere efforts to making forest habitat restoration at Cenovus a reality. There's too many to name, but I do feel like I've got to name a couple folks from Cenovus and elsewhere: Jason Berry, Kristen Foxcroft, and then service providers Scott McNay, Bruce Nielsen, Jeff Sherman, Dave Larson, Susan Patey-Ledrew. The Cenovus leadership, including Stephanie Kitchen, Ted Johnson, Darwin Batekos, Tony Jackson, and our executive past and present that have supported the project. It wouldn't have been possible without all of those people. And then lastly, to all the service providers, equipment operators, helicopter pilots, tree planters, consultants that work tirelessly with a lot of heart and passion on the work and swatted a lot of mosquitoes and drained a lot of wet boots. So yeah, thank you to all those folks, and thank you to the Emerald Foundation for the honor.
Let's get a huge round of applause for all of our finalists and winners in this year's project categories. Before we move to the legacy categories, join me in welcoming back to the stage the incredible Mackenzie Brown.
Hello, everybody. I said I'd be back, and here I am. We've been sitting for a little while, so I would love to actually, in the spirit of Wahkotoan, I'd love to invite everybody to stand up quickly, take a stretch, and introduce yourself to somebody new in the room. So, front, back, to the side, introduce yourself, make a new relation. Wonderful. And before we get too into our conversations, now you have a new friend to talk to during the reception. So I invite everybody to grab their seat back again. I know it was quick. It was quick. Wonderful. And to get us kind of moving into the next category, remember I had said I was going to teach you a song? Yes. I get two reactions with that. Some people are like, yeah, song, and some people are like, oh, God. Deer in the headlights, right? And so I wanted to teach you guys something. So we've been talking a lot about the next 7 generations, right? And we have so much to learn from our kids. Kids teach us so much because they're not yet, they haven't been coerced, I guess, into, different societal values, and they're very honest people. And so whenever I'm in a group of kids, I'm always like, okay, who here is a singer? And every kid raises their hand. And in fact, there's those kids who are like, I'm the best singer ever. But whenever I'm in a group of adults, I say, who's an artist? Who's a singer? And everybody's like, oh, but I only sing in the shower. Or, I took music lessons one time. And so I wanted to remind everybody that you are artists, you are singers, and you make really beautiful impact in our world. And don't lose that. And so I wanted to teach you a water song. We talk a lot about water, the importance of water. Canada has 1/5 of the world's largest natural water, which is something to be very proud of, but something to also protect. In my language, we call water nipi, and we call us niya. Nipi, niya. It's from the same word, because we are water. And so I wanted to teach you all this song. It's an intertribal song, and it's sung at water protection ceremonies across Turtle Island. And there was a woman who went across to all of these nations across Turtle Island. She asked all of these elders, what is this language? What language is this song written in? And every single elder told her, well, it's written in the language of water. Because water has a spirit, and we are connected to water. You know, when you see it and it glimmers because the water in the river is recognizing the water in us. And that's such a beautiful thing. Okay, so we're going to do something called call and response. So I am going to call, and you are going to respond, okay? And the best thing is try to sing louder than me, because I'm only one person. I know I have like the mic and all of that stuff, but try to sing louder than me. And if you're worried about it, you're an artist. You're a singer. You make beautiful work and has beautiful impact. Okay. Wichita do ya. Do ya, do ya. Wichita do ya. Do ya day. Easy, right? You have half the song done already. Okay, so that was the slow movement of water. And we see it in our lakes and our ponds. But water is also an incredible, powerful source. And so then we move into the fast beat part of the song. Washatanaya. Hey ya, hey ya. Washatanaya. Hey ya, hey. Fantastic. So I'm going to start singing, and you guys have some leeway, okay? I'm going to sing it twice so that you can hear it and you can feel very confident. And then we're going to sing it together for the last 2 times, okay? We sing everything in 4s. 4 is a sacred number. We have 4 directions. We have 4 seasons. We have 4 cycles of life. Okay. Wichita do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita do ya day. Wichita do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita do ya day. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey ya. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey ya. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey. Wichita do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita do ya day. Wichita do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita do ya day. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey ya. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey ya. Wishatanaya, hey ya, hey. So there were some brave people who were like, I'm ready. Second verse, I'm ready. For all of those who were feeling nervous or scared, it's your time. It's the third verse. We only have 2 more to go. Okay? So let's sing together, because we are all singers. All right. Wichita do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita do ya day. Gorgeous. Wichita do ya invite our awesome MC back to the
Keep
stage.
it going for Mackenzie Brown, everybody. You couldn't see me, but I was jamming out back. You saw me? Okay, good. Don't give away my secrets. Okay, it's now time to move to our legacy categories, where we celebrate an organization or individual's legacy of environmental excellence in addressing and mitigating the effects of local, regional, and global environmental issues. First up is our business category. To present this award, please welcome Calgary-based visual artist and AEF board member Christine Hornung.
I just navigated some steep stairs in the dark in rather questionable shoe choices, so I will take that applause. Thank you. I'm Christine. I'm a wetland ecologist and a visual artist, and I've been a volunteer with the Alberta Emerald Foundation for, I think, 5 years now. And the reason I give my time and energy to this organization is because it's so vital to share positive environmental stories. And with the enormous kind of environmental challenges that we're facing now, it's so easy to feel anxious or overwhelmed, which can lead to some people kind of giving up or losing hope that we can find a solution. So this is why organizations like the Emerald Foundation are crucial, and why we need to encourage and celebrate efforts being made here that are real actionable, positive change, like all of those that are being done by our nominees and recipients tonight. So thank you to all of you for giving us hope. And I am excited to present the business category, which showcases an organization engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities that's demonstrated a meaningful commitment to environmentally sustainable future. And here are our shortlisted nominees.
Business. Circular Rubber Technologies. Circular Rubber's mission is to positively impact the world by converting rubber waste into value, to be used in new high-performance rubber products. They offer services in devulcanizing end-of-life industrial tires, creating a devulcanized rubber reclaim that replaces virgin natural rubber. Their first facility, set to open in Red Deer, Alberta, will save 12,000 tons of CO2 equivalent annually, equivalent to the offset from 462,000 trees. Sustainable Projects Group. The SPG is a leading design-build company committed to revolutionizing the built environment by providing actionable solutions for decarbonization. Their mission is to reduce GHG emissions by empowering building owners with the tools and data required to achieve sustainability. SPG operates with a holistic approach, aiming to reduce energy consumption, minimize greenhouse gas emissions, and lower operating costs through various services tailored to a diverse clientele. Explore Edmonton Corporation. With a mission to elevate Edmonton as a premier destination, Explore Edmonton is also committed to sustainability, embarking on comprehensive initiatives to mitigate environmental impact. From achieving a nearly 70% waste diversion rate to implementing energy-efficient practices like LED lighting and pioneering Canada's largest rooftop solar array, they are steadfast in their pursuit of reducing carbon emissions and fostering a sustainable future. And the award goes to?
The award goes to Sustainable Projects Group.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. My name is Brianna Veneman, and I'm accepting this award on behalf of SPG. Unfortunately, our president and founder, Tabor Yastremski, wasn't able to make it tonight. He was presenting at a conference in Toronto, so he sends his regards, but you'll just have to listen to me tonight. I'm so honored to be here tonight and to have won this award, especially considering our amazing co-nominees who are doing some great projects and great work across Alberta. So congratulations to you both. And thank you to the judges and for the amazing people at the Emerald Foundation for putting this event together. SPG is celebrating our 10th anniversary this year, so we're really excited to be able to reflect on our past achievements over the past decade. I won't describe them all now, don't worry. But Sustainable Projects Group, it was founded on the principle to provide actionable sustainability. So we really want to move away from kind of the shallow talks and missed targets and really empower our clients and the people that we work with to make actionable change and not only better their buildings and communities, but move Canada towards our net zero goals by 2050. Or 2040, I think it's now. And we've had the pleasure of working with many, many different clients and many very exciting projects that have had significant change and impacts on greenhouse gas emissions and energy efficiencies and things like that. Tabor often tells me that 10 years ago, trying to convince building owners and businesses to incorporate sustainability, decarbonization into their organizational goals was like pulling teeth. But really within the last few years, we've seen this great acceleration of newfound commitment and interest from all sectors who are just willing to work with us to put sustainability at the forefront of their operations. And I think it's really a testament to individuals and groups like the people in this room today and their dedication to just pushing that needle forward on promoting sustainability and environmentalism in business. So I thank you all tonight, keeping us busy for sure. I just want to wrap up quickly by thanking my amazing colleagues at SPG, some of whom are here today. Just an amazing, hardworking, intelligent, good-hearted group of people whose efforts really make it possible for us to move our mission forward. We all come from pretty diverse backgrounds, I would say, but we're all connected by our commitment to making the world a better place. So thank you all for your time tonight, and I hope you have a great evening.
Congratulations. Not only does Christine deserve a round of applause for navigating these stairs in questionable shoe choices, she also had a lot to do with setting up how this stage looks. So let's get another round of applause for Christine, because it's beautiful. It's here nice and early. All of these, all the stuff out there's a paper mache earth that she made. It's incredible. So let's move to the community group or nonprofit category. To present this award, please give a warm welcome to the environmental management leader at the City of Calgary, Jen Silverthorne.
Hi, good evening, and happy Environment Week. I am so honored on behalf of the city to recognize Alberta's change makers, and a big congratulations to those of you who are on the Emerald Awards shortlist. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank our civic partner, the Calgary Public Library, for allowing us to gather in this beautiful central library tonight. As a municipality, I was really honored to get to have this category because we rely on our collaboration and partnerships with community organizations and nonprofits to help us advance action for environmental and climate sustainability and achieve net zero. These groups play a critical role in sharing their local knowledge and their expertise and really supporting some meaningful engagement and participation of the community. They amplify awareness about environmental issues, and they are out there advocating for necessary change and innovative solutions. So with that in mind, I am beyond excited to present the community group and nonprofit category, which recognizes associations dedicated to furthering a particular social cause or advocating for a shared point of view that have demonstrated a significant commitment to the environment and their actions. Here are the organizations shortlisted in this category.
Community group or nonprofit, presented by the City of Calgary. Nature Kids Program, Nature Alberta. This program is designed to cultivate a deep connection to the environment among youth and their families. Operating under the core themes of learn about nature, experience nature, and protect nature, this program catalyzes environmental consciousness and stewardship across the province. In the past year alone, the Nature Kids program made a significant impact, engaging nearly 2,000 participants through 17 events held in 5 cities in collaboration with 36 partners. Alberta Bike Swap. Alberta Bike Swap is on a mission to revolutionize cycling accessibility and sustainability across Alberta. Their vision encompasses removing barriers to cycling by ensuring safe and equitable access to bicycles and bike education. Through a series of community-based bicycle buy, sell, and donate events, along with providing essential resources such as software, bike racks, and educational processes, Alberta Bike Swap empowers cyclists to embrace a cycling lifestyle. Friends of Fish Creek Provincial Park Society. For over 30 years, Friends of Fish Creek Provincial Park Society has been dedicated to conserving natural spaces and fostering community engagement, envisioning a sustainable future where the park enhances the quality of life for present and future generations. The Society provides a range of services, including grassland area management, poplar regeneration, visitor information, and more, all of which contribute to optimizing biodiversity and restoring native ecosystems within the park. And the award goes to...
And the award goes to Friends of Fish Creek Provincial Park Society. We're super unprepared for this, as my attire. We're pretty relaxed. We're the biologists. Yeah, thanks for coming out and celebrating with us. We're doing a lot of different projects related to grassland restoration and creek restoration. So thank you so much, and stay informed, stay in touch with what we're doing, because we're doing a lot of exciting projects right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Love it, love it. Our next category is education. To present this year's awards, let's welcome a professor at the University of Alberta, incoming dean and executive officer at the U of A's Augustana campus in Camrose. But perhaps most impressively, he taught me statistics, which is no easy feat. Please welcome Dr. John Parkins, everybody.
Thank you. I guess I still have a chance to regrade your final paper. No, just kidding.
It can only go up, so yeah, that would be good.
Well, it's nice to see you got into a PhD program anyways. So, yeah, thanks for the introduction, and I'm really, really pleased to be here. And I've been a part of the Emerald Foundation for quite a few years. I don't really know how long. I was a judge first, and it was really nice to develop some judging skills. And to really learn a lot about what's going on with environmental programs across the province as a judge. And then a few years ago, just before the pandemic, I was invited to become a board member. And so I've been on the board for a number of years, but I've never been able to make it to one of these events in real life. And so I'm just really pleased to be here. And someone also mentioned earlier that this is just a fantastic event, and I agree. It's just really fantastic to spend an hour or two just learning about all the wonderful things that are happening on the environment in Alberta, and to celebrate these environmental achievements. So without further ado, I'm excited to present the education category, which acknowledges those that have raised the bar by showing leadership and creativity in educating students of all ages about environmental matters. Here are the organizations and the projects shortlisted in this category.
Education. Day on the Creek. Waterton Biosphere Reserve Association. Day on the Creek is an annual event that offers a unique outdoor learning experience for hundreds of students from rural areas, including those from the local Piikani Nation. This event bridges classroom education and real-world experiences, providing hands-on activities across environmental sustainability, cultural diversity, and conscientious land use. Experts from various fields lead interactive sessions, enhancing students' understanding and enthusiasm for further study. Alberta Envirothon. Alberta Envirothon is a provincial nonprofit dedicated to cultivating knowledgeable, skilled, and environmentally conscious citizens among Alberta's youth. Through its annual 3-day environmental competition, the organization challenges high school students to test their expertise in various domains, including soil and land use, aquatic ecology, forestry, wildlife, and current environmental issues. This initiative promotes hands-on learning and fosters critical thinking and problem-solving skills crucial for addressing complex environmental challenges. Future Energy Systems, University of Alberta. Future Energy Systems is committed to shaping a brighter energy future globally. Their mission is to foster a sustainable, economically viable, and equitable energy transition, harmonizing energy and the environment while meeting the needs of people and communities. FES offers internal services like communications training for researchers and students, while externally providing public talks, classroom programs, and educational resources to engage and inform the community. And the award goes to?
And the award goes to Alberta Envirothon.
Okay, thanks everyone. My friends here just frantically passed me the speech and said, Brad, you read this. So I want to thank the Alberta Emerald Foundation. I'm a big fan of the organization, was a judge for many years, and very pleased to be here and honored to be here tonight. For 30 years, Alberta Envirothon has been inspiring the next generation of our youth to care about the environment and our natural resources. And we wouldn't be here without the generous support of all of our sponsors, including Weyerhaeuser, Canfor, Foothill Forest Products, West Fraser, and FRIA, which is the Forest Resource Improvement Association of Alberta. Envirothon is only possible through the collaboration of numerous organizations who work together to pull off the annual high school competition. But none of us would be here without our chair, Chantel, who's incredible. Yes, I heard a little clap for Chantel. She basically built the program back up from near extinction a few years ago. She is a fundraising guru. She recently raised almost $800,000 for the organization. And she's an amazing person who has helped grow the program to the point where we hosted the largest provincial Envirothon at Lakeland College just a month ago. She has also made it possible for our small but mighty board to host next year's International Envirothon in Calgary. This will be the first time Alberta welcomes 55 teams from all over the United States, Canada, China, and Singapore. So thank you to Chantel and all of my fellow directors, the teachers and the students. There's a teacher here tonight who's part of Envirothon, which is amazing, and students. And of course, thank you to the Alberta Emerald Foundation. Thanks, everyone.
Our penultimate award tonight is the youth category. To present this award, please welcome Senior Vice President, External Relations, and Chief Legal Officer at Capital Power, Pauline McLean.
very short. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for that introduction. I would also say, in addition to my day job at Capital Power, according to Mackenzie, if she's to be believed, I would say I'm also an artist and a singer after this evening. So it's an absolute pleasure to be with you here tonight. I'll just stand on my tippy toes, it's okay. To present the Youth Category Award. And as a mom to teenagers, I would say this is special to me personally to be able to recognize the contributions of what are keen, youthful trailblazers in our community. At Capital Power, we are very committed to powering change by changing power. And what that means for us is each day we strive to provide innovative, clean energy solutions that will electrify our world, both reliably as well as affordably. Our transition to a clean energy future is happening during a time of unprecedented change. And what is invigorating about that is there are so many clean energy technologies and solutions that are just waiting to be discovered out there. And that's one of the many reasons we're so excited to celebrate the future generation of environmental innovators who are nominated in this category. And despite there will only be one award given out tonight, I would say I have no doubts that all of the nominees in this category will continue to play a very significant role building a sustainable future for our province and for our country. Now, the youth category recognizes people who are 25 years of age and under, who have made meaningful contributions and have taken positive action to improve the environmental health of their communities. Here are the organizations and projects shortlisted in this category.
Youth, presented by Capital Power. Strathmore High School Community Greenhouse. This off-grid greenhouse embodies a forward-thinking approach to environmental stewardship, education, and community development. At its core, it's a free community space fostering mentorships between high school students and diverse community groups. It offers tours, workshops, and practical lessons on sustainable practices, enriching the local community's understanding of food security, biodiversity, and renewable energy. Through initiatives like native pollinator plantings, student-built solar panels, and permaculture demonstrations, the project extends its reach beyond its physical boundaries, inspiring conversations and action on climate change mitigation and sustainable living. Ilana Tolinar, Backyard Birds Nature Shop. Driven by her passion for the environment and community, Ilana opened Backyard Birds Nature Shop in 2021 at just 21 years old. One of her primary goals in opening the store was to foster a deep connection between people and nature, which she achieves through educational initiatives like guided nature walks, workshops, and presentations. By instilling a love for nature in generations young and old, Ilana ensures a sustainable future where ecosystems are valued and enjoyed for future generations to come. And the award goes to...
I wasn't going to peek in advance. Ilana Tolinar, Backyard Birds Nature Shop.
I'm going to try not to cry. Thank you. Thank you so much. This means so much to me. Just a sec. I'm normally much cooler than this. It's okay. I'm going to bring it all back and just tell you a bird fact because that's what oozes out of my body naturally. Okay. Let's go with, did you know that chickadees' resting heart rate is 500 beats per minute? Mine is about the same right now. Yeah. I don't even know where to start. I want to thank the Alberta Emerald Foundation. I've obviously been watching Emerald Awards online for a very long time. I've worked for a bunch of different organizations that have received Emerald Awards, so I'm really honored to receive one of my own today, too. So yeah, I started my business in the middle of COVID because what better time to open a business than when the world is falling apart? It was pretty great. And my passion is birds. My dad was a zookeeper at the Edmonton Valley Zoo for almost 30 years, and we had exposure to birds and nature from a very young age. So we raised baby snowy owls in our living room, and that really kind of fostered my love of nature and birds and the outdoors. And so when I graduated and no one was hiring for environmental outreach in the middle of a pandemic, I said, well, screw that, I'll start my own. So I started Backyard Birds, and thank you. And I'm really lucky to have support from everyone around me, my family. It's a family-run business, but I get to be the face of it. So thanks, family, for letting me take that on. They're like, we don't want to be up there. It's okay. It's fine. And thanks to my staff and also my community. I started my business in Spruce Grove, which is where I'm from. And my mayor even showed up for this event today, so thank God I didn't let him down. That's good. Perfect. Yeah, so thank you all so much for this great honor. It's really amazing to be in a room with so many incredible people. Dr. John Parkin, Parkins with an S, yeah? Anyway, whatever. One of my favorite profs at the U of A, so I was like, oh, good, I get to talk to him after. So I want to talk to every single one of you. I won't be able to, but I wish I could, and I hope we can connect at some point in the future. Lots of you have probably seen that meme going around on Facebook that's like, oh, you don't really care about birds, and then one day it really hits you like a truck and you seem to know all of them. So when that day comes, I'll be here waiting for you. Thank you.
I'm usually very professional and turn my mic on after I laugh, but that got me. That was very good. All right. It's time now to recognize this year's Lifetime Achievement Award winner. To announce tonight's winner, let's welcome two local Calgary students and previous Youth Grant Award winners. Please welcome to the stage Aaron and Justin Tan.
Oh my goodness, what a hard act to follow. First of all, it is terrifying up here. Okay, Aaron. Hi guys, I hope you guys are having such a great evening. This is the first time that my brother and I have participated in such a huge event with so many distinguished individuals.
Yeah, although we're extremely nervous, our father did tell us that you can't not look at an audience. So we did prepare this solution for you guys. All right, looks like we're ready, everyone.
Good evening. My name is Justin.
And I'm Aaron.
We're both high school students, and we're the founders of the Microbial Fuel Cell Olympics, an initiative where students get the opportunity to generate electricity using garden soil from their own backyard.
And through the help of numerous sponsors, including Alberta Emerald Foundation and Inside Education, we heard that you guys were here somewhere, and many different teachers, we were able to run this initiative for over 500 students at 7 different schools across both Calgary and Red Deer for the past 2 years.
Next year, we hope to expand the initiative and double the number of schools participating by collaborating with professors and students from the University of Calgary.
All right, so jokes aside.
By the way, we cannot see through these glasses, so.
Yeah, but jokes aside, thank you to the Emerald Awards for giving us, or letting us learn about Mr. Wishart's great contributions to the environment over the last 6 decades. By the way, that's like twice our combined age. As we progress through our school and into our careers, we aspire to be like Mr. Wishart, and hopefully we can also influence others both positively and constructively.
Now, On behalf of the Alberta Emerald Foundation, we are humbled to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Mr. Bill Wishart. Now, let's learn more about Mr. Wishart's incredible environmental achievements over the past 60 years.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Bill Wishart, a lifetime of contributing to Alberta's fish and wildlife management community. Bill has dedicated over 6 decades to serving Alberta's diverse communities and wildlife resources. Throughout his career, Bill has been a steadfast advocate for Alberta's fish and wildlife, contributing to the development of hunting licensing and allocation strategies for over 40 years. His work has benefited recreational, commercial, and Indigenous hunters alike, addressing issues such as disease and habitat loss, while mentoring a diverse array of professionals, including young women entering the field. Bill's impact extends beyond his direct contributions to wildlife management. As a founding member of the Alberta chapter of the Wildlife Society, and through his involvement in various conservation agencies, he has shaped the careers of numerous individuals and helped establish scientific standards for wildlife management in Alberta. Bill's work emphasizes the importance of landscape and ecosystem integrity for all species. His efforts have led to advancements in wildlife research, habitat conservation, and sustainable resource management, benefiting both current and future generations. By sharing his knowledge and passion, he has inspired successive generations of wildlife professionals to continue his legacy of stewardship and conservation. Congratulations on this incredible achievement, Bill. Let's welcome him to the stage.
Thanks a lot. This should be the, well, it's a good example of what it comes before a posthumous award. Anyway, this has been a very exciting evening for me. It's wonderful that I can be here with like-minded people. And I think the highlight for me tonight was our discussion on water. I think that the Indigenous people have it right when they said it's our blood life in terms of living things on Earth. And I was very fortunate to be born and raised in Alberta. I consider Alberta kind of the Serengeti of Canada. This is probably the reason that Emerald Awards are here, because there's so much biodiversity here, you know, from sage grouse to ptarmigan, from horned toads, I guess are the word. It's a lizard. Anyway, from lizards to lake trout. It's just, this is an ideal place for a biologist to live and to do his work. And I was very fortunate to have that opportunity. I guess I would have to say, at my great age, I'm probably most upset or disturbed for what we've done to our environment. And it really, it's in my driver's license. That driver's license is really an emblem of what we've done to our environment. All of the things that are associated with having a car and the fuel and even the plastic container of my driver's license with a mug shot of the guy who's probably responsible for a lot of our dilemma at this time. But there is some hope. The fact that we have hydrogen and oxygen, the components of water. And I think because of having water, there is life. And that's encouraging when you consider that hydrogen and oxygen are most abundant. And it assures me that possibly another billion years on this planet, there will still be life because of hydrogen and oxygen. What form of life will be here, it doesn't matter much to me because I find that the planet is living life, and I've really enjoyed being part of it. And who knows, I might become a mercaptan in a skunk scent gland.
Back over here. Wonderful. Let's keep it going. Keep it going for Bill Wisher, everybody. Our Lifetime Achievement Award winner. And let's get another huge round of applause for all the finalists and the winners at tonight's Emerald Awards. I would be remiss if I didn't get a big thank you to the dynamic duo of Marissa and Bree at the Emerald Foundation. They've done an incredible job with the entire year, of course, but this show in particular, they've been an absolute pleasure to work with. So let's get a round of applause for them. And I'll bring out Bree to say a few words and to earn some proper appreciation.
Thank you, Julian. Wow, what an incredible evening. I always say I always cry at least once during every Emerald Award. And Bill, you made me cry. I had to hold myself together backstage. It's been a wonderful evening of inspiration. And I'm so happy to be a part of this foundation. Sorry, I didn't think I was going to cry. I'm such a baby. Wow, anyone forget this? Blur this from your mind. Chris, delete this from the live stream. So thank you. I hope you've had a wonderful evening learning about these incredible examples of environmental excellence from across Alberta. I need to stop. I need to gather myself. Give me 1 second. I had a plan to be all like fun and cute and like really give you the energy you need for the reception, and I'm bringing it down. I'm really bringing it down. But now I've gathered myself, and we're moving forward. We're moving forward. So as we bring the 33rd Annual Emerald Awards ceremony to a close, I want to congratulate all of our recipients and our finalists. Their dedication and achievements in advancing environmental excellence are not only a reminder of Alberta's leadership and innovation, but also an inspiration to all of us to continue on our path to a sustainable and resilient future, as is proven by my tears this evening. I now have quite a few thank yous that I would like to extend to the many people who have made this evening possible. It truly takes a community to bring the Emerald Awards to life. I know we talk about the dynamic duo, but there are so many people within this room who have helped bring this evening to life. So I know thank yous can often be your worst enemy at the end of any event, but I promise I will try, and a very large emphasis on try, to keep it lively for you. No more tears. I'm done, I promise. So first off, thank you all for joining us this evening, and for those tuning in through our live stream. Your presence here underscores the importance of environmental stewardship and the shared commitment to creating a brighter future. this evening has truly highlighted the power of our shared vision and collective efforts. I would also like to express gratitude to 2 of our Emerald Award alumni. Thank you to Zeno Renewables for sponsoring tonight's reception, and to Blind Man Brewing for providing us with beer made using their first in Canada technology, their carbon capture technology, which they won an Emerald Award for last year in the air category. Their support not only helps us showcase and celebrate environmental excellence, but also fosters the connections and collaborations that drive continued success and progress. I would be remiss not to mention the support of the Alberta Emerald Foundation's Board of Directors. I know we've thanked these people many times, but we have to thank them again because their support is so important. Thank you to each of them for their support in not only leading up to the Emerald Awards, but the guidance and leadership that they provide year-round. And a very special thank you to our board member, Christine Hernang, who designed the stage for this evening, all of the lovely chalkboards you'll see about, and the Instagram photo area in the welcome gallery with the large paper mache earth that you should take a photo of and post it on Instagram or online and tag us and use the hashtag Emerald Awards 2024. So I would also like to thank my wonderful colleague, Marissa Orphy, for her hard work and support in making this evening possible. As a small staff of 2, we wear many hats, but through teamwork and a few sleepless nights leading up to this event, here we are almost on the other side. Lastly, and absolutely not least, I would like to thank our partners, many of which are joining us this evening. Their support is crucial to our shared vision of a future where all Albertans advance environmental excellence where they live, work, and play. And I would also like to thank our volunteers who helped us this evening, checking you in. They'll be helping us move some of these lovely plants upstairs to the reception area. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them as well. Now, I'm sure you're all ready to get out of these seats and celebrate, and I promise I'm almost done. But before I let you go, I want to let you know that we will be sending out a brief email survey to gather your feedback about tonight's event. We encourage you to share your thoughts and insights to help us continue to improve the Emerald Awards. Now, as we transition to the reception in the Welcome Gallery, you're going to go up the stairs, you're going to turn left, and you're going to walk in there quite seamlessly. It'll be wonderful. Please remember that each of you has a complimentary ticket. It's a red little ticket. Hopefully you didn't lose it. So most of them are stuffed in your name tags if you did lose it. And you can redeem them at the bar for an alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink. We'll also be serving appetizers. So let's continue the celebration, share our stories, and build on the momentum of tonight's achievements. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Keep it going for Bree, everybody. Yes. Join us at the reception sponsored by Zeno Renewables. Find Chai Wei to talk about tires. Find Alana for some bird facts. John will teach you some statistics. Thank you so much for being here. You've been absolutely wonderful. I've had a wonderful time working with you two and being in front of you guys tonight. So enjoy tonight. Have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you in 2025 in Edmonton for another Emerald Awards. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Take care.